The chat's asking when you're dropping the album.
So I'm finna drop a tape. I was supposed to drop it January 6th, but I just had to push it back to January 20th.
Because you didn't want to ruin the hype for Hyperpop Daily's basketball tournament.
Nah. So like, cause I had a lot of shit that wasn't done on it yet. So like, it's still not even done right now. I mean, it's done, but it's like getting mastered. You know, like all the extra shit.
Yeah.
So it's getting mastered right now. And then as far as like on my own, the album, planning to drop that like end of March. There's like a possibility it could be April, but right now, like, plan on the end of March.
Okay. And so you said Uzi liked your album. Did he like the tape or did he like On My Own?
So he heard everything I have so far for it. My boy Dre. You know Dre, the videographer?
I do not.
He shot Bloody Runs. So he's like Uzi's main videographer. So he had
yes, I know Dre.
Yeah.
I know him as like Dre Malise. I don't know why.
Yeah. So because when I was in New York, usually I've been with Dre the past couple times I've been in New York. He had told me, he was like, yo, send me your project, like I'll play it for Uzi next time we go to the studio, blah blah blah. So I was like, all right, bet, bro. So I sent him my whole shit. And then, he randomly, like, hit me, like, I think a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. And he was like, he replied to, like, 4 or 5 songs. And he was like, yeah, he really fucks with these. And then he was just telling me, he was like, yeah, bro, like, he said your sound is, like, crazy, super unique. Like, he fucks with you.
Damn, you're probably jizzing your pants.
Yeah, I was texting him. I'm like, damn, bro, that's crazy. Cause I asked him, I'm like, oh, where did you play that? And he was like, oh, I played it in like his big ass tank whip on the way to the studio. Yeah, I was just playing your project.
Yeah, cause Uzi's low key like tap. I wouldn't say he's like tapped into the underground, but like.
Bro, he's hip. Like, he be hip to shit.
Like he fucks with like Yeet and Faygo and like. So I don't think it's out of the question that you could get something from him.
Yeah, I mean, shit, bro, like, with me, everything comes with time. Like, I don't push nothing or, I don't do nothing where I'm, like you're forcing in nobody's face. Yeah, I just let shit happen. Like, everything that's happened for me has been, like, shit just happened, Like, it's nothing. I don't force nothing, bro. I literally just be, like, at the crib, chilling type shit. People
I think
fuck
that's the
with me
way.
And they fuck with me, like.
You don't want to blow up from like cosigns and shit, because then it's like it's not a real fan base. It's kind of just other people's shit.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Like, I don't mind getting cosigns. Like,
well, what I mean is like too early.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I was just telling my manager about this too. I was like, bro, because he had mentioned like getting crazy like features for the project, and I told him, I was like, bro, like, honestly, let's get this person and this person. Cause they're just like the next step up. You know what I mean? It's nothing like where I'm getting like a fucking mainstream.
You don't want to like
for example
yourself.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, I didn't want to, cause then obviously it looks artificial. Like, people see it and they're like,
yeah, facts. No, you're
he's
smart.
He's a fucking industry plant. He's, he obviously got a label helping him do this and that. Like, bro, that shit just looks mad artificial. And it's like, I don't think it's the path I would want to like take. I want to just kind of like a ladder, bro. You go step by step, and you do everything like with the right timing and shit. Like, once timing is right, then you pull the trigger on certain things.
No, that's smart. I think that's like the right move. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I've actually never played this game. I thought I did. I was playing something else. What was it called? What's the one that like you know Speed, right?
Yeah.
What does he play? Where he like
what does Speed play?
He was like screaming at people in the middle of the game.
Tyler, do you know? I don't really watch Speed like that.
Game he played, Speed? I'm not sure, bro.
He was like yelling at people. God, fuck. anybody know in the chat? Valorant. Thank you.
Valorant. Yeah, Valorant's like Overwatch. Actually, I've never even played Valorant, bro. I tried downloading that shit, and that shit like just didn't let me play.
Well, see, that's the one that I couldn't use the controller, so it's like OD. I'm like, I can't fucking do this shit. I'm trapped, by the way. I don't know what's going on.
Nah, Valorant's cool, but it should be mad sweaty, bro. It's like 13 rounds. Game be like
that's
an hour.
What I'm saying. I'm not ready for that. Like, I'll game like once a week, and then when I get on, I'm not trying to get absolutely butt fucked by some 17-year-olds on this game playing all day.
Yeah, bro. Valorant's like a little OD. Like I've never even played that shit.
I'm changing heroes.
Yo,
run Bastion.
Bastion.
The robot.
Yeah, so like for damage, Bastion's fucking overpowered. I use Echo, but Echo's a little bit more like complicated.
I don't think I can use it.
You're using
I haven't unlocked.
Oh, you don't have to unlock. Reaper's cool like easy. Yeah, Reaper's solid to use. Like, if you've never played before.
Yeah,
because he's just, you got double barrel shotguns. Like it ain't much.
Exactly. Like it's easy to hit him.
Jesus.
Okay. Now they're also asking, do you have any features? Like who? Give me a hint. Like who's gonna be on the tape or on the album?
Okay, so.
Let me guess. Let me guess.
Yeah, go ahead. On the tape, I mean, I could tell y'all who's gonna be on the tape.
All right, you can tell us after, but I want to guess. All right.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
So, you say it's like one step up, so that means it's got to be like.
Bro, that's for the project. For the tape, I would say it's people that are like coming up the same rate as me right now.
Okay, so that means it's like hard rock, Rolling Thrax, like Southside, that type shit.
Yeah, type shit.
Who else would you say was like in the same class as you?
As far as like the same genre, definitely like the three you just named, like hard rock, Southside, Thrax. Who else?
I feel like it's pretty small this time. Like it wasn't as big as the SoFaygo class.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, like Lone's the more like mainstream, like higher up of that.
But he's low key in the last one, you know.
Yeah, exactly. As far as like same rate as me though, I would say like Thrax, Southside, Hard Rock, bro, I know there's like a couple more. I'm trying to remember. Who'd you say, Pa?
Highway.
Highway's like
he's in the last class too. Kinda.
Yeah, no, Highway, that's my boy, but like I'm talking about like this genre, like the ambient beat type shit. Like,
well, it doesn't even have to be like the same genre, but just the same people coming up the same time.
Oh yeah. Okay, so then like Highway, Lunchbox. For my tape, I got Highway and Lunchbox are on my tape.
Okay, cool. Highway, Lunchbox. Okay. And then the people that we mentioned before.
They're not on the tape. Just for the tape, it's just Highway and Lunch.
Oh, okay, cool. So
the project. Let me
guess.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So if it's a step above, that would mean
I got two features for my project locked in right now, and I'm only planning on getting one more.
Okay, I'm thinking it's like a Summrs.
Nah.
Okay. Listen, chat. What are you saying? I don't know. Then it's not Lone, is it?
Nah.
Yeah. See, I feel like that would be kind of two steps ahead. Can.
I toured with one of them.
You toured with one of them. Who did you tour with? Chat. Who did he tour with? Lancey? It's not Lancey, is it?
Ain't gonna say nothing.
DC the Don, Rich Amiri.
So me and DC, he not on my project, but we are like working on a lot of shit.
Lucky?
Nah, that's too much.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's too hot.
Nah, you named one of them.
Round one.
Lancey.
The objective.
Yeah.
Okay. You were just trying to stay quiet to like keep it cool. Like, okay.
Yeah, like I don't want to say nothing yet because it's not done yet, but it's locked in type shit.
Okay, he doesn't like me. He was Lancey. He was.
Oh, he doesn't. He don't like you. Why? What'd you do?
He was shaking his ass at me on tour. Not the same tour that you went on. Yeah.
The objective is now.
No, that's a fact too. Like, I'm not even capped.
I ain't gonna say nothing, bro. That's
No, he
y'all.
knows. He knows what he did. All right.
He did what?
He was shaking his ass at me.
What the fuck?
I'm not even lying. Chat, I'm not lying.
I don't know what bro talking about.
Look it up. He was like,
shit.
I heard this Bubble Lamb character talking about me, and I just have something to say. And then he turns around, pulls his pants down, and he starts saying,
Alright, bro.
"Eeny, meeny, miny, mo." Okay, the point, the pants down was cap, but no, the rest of it's actually true. Whatever song the "Eeny, meeny, miny, mo" shit is.
But yeah, so I'm getting him, and then there's one more, and this one's like you already named him, and he's kind of like the same as me type shit.
Hard rock.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that, so bro, the thing with that song is that shit's done, but I don't have it yet. Like, his producer sent me a snippet of like the shit here because he recorded on it on Discord, I guess. And his producer sent me a snippet, but I don't have the song yet. So like, I'm just waiting on. I think I was just texting him this morning, so I'm just waiting on like getting that.
Wait, he made it on Discord?
Like, I guess he recorded it when he was on Discord with his producers type shit.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like through the mic on the, like, in a Discord.
Oh, nah.
Okay. Do your boys make
yeah,
music too, or nah? They're just like supporting you behind the scenes.
My boys in here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. So my boy Tyler, bro, he's been like my best friend since like when Tyler 5th grade.
But yeah, like this is my boy from my hometown type shit. So he's been like around, like deadass when I started making music, I was making music at his crib type shit. With the
on a
Turtle Beach headset.
Yeah, on a PlayStation headset.
Making SpongeBob parody songs, but it's crazy.
Yeah, literally.
No, that's how it always starts.
Bro, yeah, like it literally started as like, that's the whole like thing about it, bro. It's so weird because like I don't even know what thought went into my head. Like when I started making music, like how did I fucking start making music?
Fun shit, bro.
Yeah, like we literally just did that shit. Like I don't know where the idea came from, but like I literally just started doing that shit like just on some random shit, bro. Like I would go to
somebody and like we're like, oh, I think I can do that.
Yeah, bro, like I don't even know because nobody in my city was making music. There were probably like 2 other guys making music, but like it was a completely different genre. It was like Bay Area rap like type shit. Whereas when I started, I was doing like meme shit. Honestly, yo, I think I started because so I used to be a meme page, bro, back when I was like 14, 15 years old. Like I had like a meme page type shit.
Like an ugly guy type shit.
Yeah, and I was cool with all the other dudes like in the meme community, I guess you could say, like Blake, which he was Block A, and then like I don't know if anybody remembers Bees, but like I was tight with Bees. Fuck, who else, bro? Like there were a couple other of those guys, but like it was just like a little community, and it was just all the meme pages type shit. So I was a meme page.
Honestly, that's one of the best ways to blow up, because like you get followers from viral shit and then like your sense of humor, and then you just
bro. Nobody even knows I was a meme page. Like I don't tell nobody about this shit, bro. Like I still don't tell nobody like what page I was and shit. Like nobody would know type shit. But
how many followers?
Fuck, I'm trying to remember. I don't think that many. I think I had like
10K
11K at most type shit. And then like Bees and Block A, they were like all like the fucking big. They had like hundreds of thousands of followers type shit.
Until they all got like taken down and shit.
Yeah, I don't even know what happened to all that shit. Like I think Bees disabled his shit, like just deleted it, and then because he started making music, and then I know I've talked to Blake recently. I know he started making music, like, and I've like chopped it up with him a couple of times about music shit.
I had one too. So I mean, not a meme page, but like blogging type thing.
Yeah, and that shit's smart, bro, because you could use your own page as like promo.
Exactly.
But anyway, so like, yeah, so during this time, this is when Snot was blowing up, bro. So Snot was getting promos like from all the meme pages, and it was for Gosha. And so, I think I remember seeing that because he was going up off that shit, bro. Like
he was getting promos, or like they were posting organically.
I think it was like a mix of both. Like, yeah. I'm pretty sure he had like a team that was getting promos off the pages.
Damn.
But at the same time, it was like we all fucked with him, bro. So like everybody was just posting him like organically type shit, and just because his music like went good as fuck with certain memes that people would post. Like Gosha was like
it's distorted and just shit.
Like, yeah, bro, like I was seeing Gosha on like every single fucking like aesthetic edit or like memes, you know what I mean? Like just shit like that. And so I remember seeing him like go up off that shit. And I think that's what kind of gave me the idea to like make music. And at the same time, bro, like I was a huge, like this is when X was getting super popular, and like bro, I loved X and Ski, bro. Like they were two people that hugely like influenced me to even want to make music type shit.
Yeah, I think like, they made it like fun. It wasn't just...
Oh, bro, definitely. Yeah. Like, cause bro, I found X when he was like, so like the way I am right now, like X was smaller than me. Like where I'm at right now, like he was smaller than me when I found him. I was like a freshman.
That means it was like 2015 or 2014.
I think it was I was a freshman, so it was like like the end of 2015 type shit.
Yeah,
I had just started high school because I found him off Suicide Pit. My boy like had put me on. He was like, "Yo, you gotta listen to this shit. Like I just found this dude on SoundCloud. He's fucking crazy. Like I haven't heard shit like this before." And he put me on Suicide Pit, and that's how I found X. And then like literally that year, he blew up like crazy. Like him and Ski.
Well, so what they did too is like they met up at a McDonald's or some shit. At least from what I gathered, and got all their friends to promote "Look at Me," like everyone. And
and they were doing the underground shows, like the super underground shows.
Yeah, I mean,
it's the same shit that Cardi was doing, and like I think I just seen a clip of like one of them shows that Cardi did, and like Take K was there, bro. Like it was all just full circle type shit. Like everybody was doing the same shit, coming up the same way, and then they all made XXL, like, and that's how it came to be type shit.
Yeah, it's not that easy anymore because I feel like everyone knows that method now.
Nah, the underground is completely different now, bro. Like this shit is insanely just.
It's all TikTok.
It's all TikTok, toxic. You know, it's kids and shit that.
Did you do anything on TikTok to blow it up, or you just blew up?
What, like Penthouse Shorty,
Penthouse,
or just? Yeah, bro. Yeah, like that song was fully TikTok.
No, I know, but did you do anything like purposely?
What do you mean?
Like to blow it up, or it was just random?
Like what? Like pay for promo type shit?
Well, promo or like just little like methods. I don't know.
Oh, like, nah, bro. So Penthouse Shorty, like the thing with that song was completely organic. Like I didn't put a penny into that song, bro. I literally just made and that's what bro, a lot of people like, because I've seen people say like, oh, he paid to like blow up. Like, bro, I literally didn't
post it every day.
Yeah, I didn't pay a penny for on like anything, bro.
So you just knew it was a good song, so you just posted like a TikTok to it every day.
Yeah, so literally, so what I did, I had Penthouse Shorty for a minute. Like I made that song back in like March. So I had that song for a minute, bro. Cause the first song I had made with 16, I found 16 and Insanto on YouTube. They had like 100 subscribers, and I just found them on YouTube. They were uploading like type beats, and usually like I would never you know, like hop on type beats. But I think one day I had just been on YouTube and one of them came in my recommended. And that was the beat for On God, the song I have, On God.
Maybe I would have stood a better chance.
So I got on that beat and I made On God. And I was like, damn, this shit's hard as fuck. Like this beat, you know, it sounds crazy. Like the beat for On God, it's crazy and it's like mad different.
And then what,
you know?
what type beat was it?
I think it was like a Destroy Lonely and something else. I'm trying to remember what else. It was fuck, what else was it, bro? It was something else. I think it was like damn, what the fuck was it, bro? I deadass can't remember, but I know it was like it had Destroy Lonely in the tags.
Yeah.
And so I get on that beat and I make On God. And I was like, okay, this shit's hard as fuck. Like I really like this song, and it was something different from like what I was making, because at the time I was just making like, I had just dropped a tape. It's called Garden of Eden 2, and it was just like the standard shit that I had been doing for years. Like you know, I had worked with Goyard, Zan, like, because I would just get beats from like Zan Gang and Goyard and fucking who else? I was making like a lot of like the glow shit, I guess you could say. So like I was working with this producer, OK Pablo, and my other boy J2K. And so like, yeah, I had just dropped this tape, which was like a continuation to like another tape that I had made like 2 years ago. Like called, the original one is just Garden of Eden. And so I had just dropped that tape. But like that shit, bro, like the plug and B shit, which like I love the plug and B shit. Like don't get me wrong, like I was doing that shit for years.
Oversaturated at this point.
Yeah, it just got really like, I mean like as far as for me, like it wasn't going anywhere for me. Like, you know what I mean? Like I had been doing that shit since 2018, and you know, I had like my little platform. Like I had the groups of people that fucked with me, and like my music did decent numbers. Like I wasn't doing nothing crazy. I wasn't touching no M's, but like I had 100,000s, you know?
Yeah, I feel like whenever you switch up the sound, it blows up too. So that was smart.
Yeah. And I had like the SoundCloud platform. Like I didn't have like the Spotify, iTunes shit yet, because I never like was heavy on that shit. Like I never pushed that or like did anything like to push that. You know, I had just made like a little distro kit, and I would upload it here and there when I like wasn't lazy and felt like uploading it, or like I would only upload a song that was doing good on SoundCloud. Like if it wasn't doing good, I wasn't gonna upload it to all platforms type shit. But so yeah, like I had my little platform like with, you know, my little group of people that would listen to my shit. But it never took off like that. Like when Reno and Autumn and them all took off, like, you know, my shit never took off like that. And it was just like the same shit, like, you know, obviously getting compared to people and shit.
Yeah.
Just because I was in the same group with all them, like making the same music as everybody else in the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like yeah, when you're in that situation, especially bro, because I had been in like collectives were a big thing too. Like as far as me too, like when I was, you know, kind of getting out there, like I was in a lot of collectives. I was in Faygo's collective, you know, I was
like
in
Spider Web or whatever.
It was called Run a World. That was the first one he had. Okay. Yeah, so I was in that shit with like Faygo, Slump, all them, and then like I was in what else? D1 when Reno and Autumn brought that shit back.
God damn, how many was that before like Slay World?
I'm trying to. D1 was after. No, that was after Slay.
Jesus.
They wanted to bring it back, and like we did for like.
You're talking about like bring back Slay World.
So before Slay World, they had this group called D1.
Okay.
Actually, Slay World was around. Like they were Slay at this time, I'm pretty sure. But D1 was kind of like the side, like plug and beat shit.
So are these just like group chats, and y'all just name the group chat in the iMessage?
Yeah, it's literally just Instagram group chats, bro. Like, cause that was like a huge part of like the underground. The underground was literally just Instagram group chats. Like before TikTok, it was just Instagram shit. Like everybody met each other on Instagram. Like I met all those dudes through group chats, bro.
So that's why people are like, I see hella comments being like, yo, who wants to join a group chat? I'm like, what the fuck? Who?
Yeah, I mean, nowadays, like, it's not gonna do anything, bro. Like, I haven't been in an Instagram group chat since
because the method is over. It's you know, it's
yeah, I haven't been in an Instagram group chat since 2020, bro. Like, that shit's done. I mean, everybody, the thing is like, I feel like all of us just grew up, like, and that shit, you know, I'm too busy and like I have too much shit going on, like, nowadays to be in an Instagram group chat. Whereas, like, when I was in Instagram group chats back in 2019, like, I was a kid. I was still in high school. I didn't have shit going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would, being in an Instagram group chat was like the most interesting thing going on in my life at that time, besides like school. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So yeah, it's a lot different nowadays. Like, I'm sure all the kids nowadays be in group chats, but it's not, as far as like the underground and rappers and shit, like, nah, everybody's grown now. So it's like, we don't, man, I don't know about the kid side of shit, but as far as for like me, if I'm speaking for like people in my age group, I don't know nobody that I talk to that's in Instagram group chats.
Well, I'm sure like the next class will have their own little way of doing things. Like I feel like now they're in Discord servers.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like, I'm in, you know, I have my own Discord server where I have like just a bunch of my supporters in there. They can, you know, talk to each other. I pop in there all the time. I talk to people, like, shit like that. But I mean, still, like, I mean, that, I'm just speaking like personally for me. I don't be having enough time, or I don't be having the energy to like be in chats 24/7, you know.
Not facts, and it gets toxic.
Yeah,
my Discord
exactly.
server, like, some people like just start drama, and then they want me to be the mediator. I'm like, bro, I'm not handling y'all's little spat,
bro. I don't even, luckily my shit, I don't think I've had any toxic shit in my Discord yet. Like, luckily my shit's very, very, very calm, like, as far as people in there. Like, everybody's cool. Every time I pop in there and I talk to people, like, everybody's cool.
True. Okay, they asked if you listen to Cardi. I'm assuming yes.
Cardi?
Yeah.
Of course.
I think everybody listens to Cardi.
Yeah, Cardi's just like a founding father.
He's
bro,
the god. He's George Washington.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of different shit, bro. So like my listening shit is very like scattered.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are like that now, because rap kind of, I'm not saying rap got boring. I don't listen
to a lot of underground shit, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, I don't listen to a lot of like underground rappers besides just the people that I really, really like hard rock and shit.
Who's underground? Is like, are like Lone and Ken still considered underground to you?
I wouldn't consider them underground, nah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, I don't listen to underground really either, unless it was like hard rock or like One Thrice. Yeah. Or like, I'd still consider you underground, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm underground. I mean, I don't keep up with shit in the underground. Like, I'm not, like, how do I say this? Like, I'm not, I don't know. I don't pay attention to shit going on around me, like, as far as quote underground. But I don't know, bro. I just make music and drop it, like, and post it on my Instagram.
I mean, there's not really much going on anyway right now. There's not enough people.
Like, as far as like politics, I'm not into like the politics of shit. I just make my music, drop my music, and post my music on Instagram. Like, simple as that.
Are you signed?
So I'm in a distribution deal, but I'm about to be done with it. My project is what will finish it. So no, I'm not signed. Because as far, if you're talking signed is like a major
like
label,
a label, right?
Oh yeah, no.
Okay, nice.
I'm just in a little distro. It's like 15 songs, and I'm about to finish it.
Was that after Penthouse or?
Yeah, so that I signed that right after I dropped Penthouse.
See,
and it was with somebody. It was with somebody that me and my manager were already close with. So it was very like easy. Like it was easy to do, and they've been great, bro. Like they've helped a lot of. You said what?
Was it Create?
What does that mean?
That's a like kind of like an indie label like Empire, whatever, that gives out distros.
No. Yeah, this one it's an indie. They're called New 11, but yeah, okay. It's just like some super simple shit. Like it was some easy shit, and they've done like, bro, they've done so much for me. Like
they just gave you some money or like helped you with the marketing a little bit, but it's not like
360. Yeah, exactly. It's not a major label. Like there's nothing like, you know, you see when I still drop my music, like it's still under my name. Like it's not a major label. Like
but they get a percentage for like giving you some capital up front. But that's normal. Yeah. But it's way less.
It's just a simple distro, bro, and they help out. Like if I'm trying to get in the studio, like they'll book me a studio sessions type shit, like shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like super helpful, especially for this whole project. It's been like really helpful, bro, because I'm just getting it's like a little bit of support. You know what I mean?
Oh, facts. I mean,
so it's like I get to make my music, and I have the resources to make like the quality of music that I want. Like my whole project has been recorded in the studio. Like I'm very heavy on like quality, bro.
I mean, it's like buying a house. Like people don't throw down $1 million for a house. They put down like $100K, and then the bank helps them. So like a distro deal or a label is really just
it's like a loan. Yeah,
they just give you the money.
That's literally so that you can do your thing. Yeah, loan type shit. And you
I figured like you almost, do you think you have to have money to blow up most of the time? I feel like you do. I mean, there's of course gonna be like exceptions, but
yeah, bro. If you want to be like, I mean, to really get out there, especially nowadays, bro, I would say yeah. Like, you don't need like fucking $100,000, but like, you know, like
if you're nice with it. But
if you just want to like get out there, or you want it's more like the resources, bro. If you want the resources to do shit, like, you need to throw the bread. Like, I tell people this all the time, because they'll be like, I see kids that are like, yo, how many likes on this TikTok to get you on my song? And I'm like, bro, like, I would never do that. Like,
you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I threw the bread
give me 10K
to where I'm at. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere in life for free, bro. Like, that's just life. Like, that's not even just music shit. Like, life isn't free, bro. You're gonna have to put the work in. You're gonna have to throw the bread. Like, nobody's gonna give you handouts in like real life, bro. That's just like being an adult. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and that's why a lot of this shit, because a lot of this underground nowadays is like kids. Like, obviously, like you said, you know, it's a lot of younger people doing this shit now. It's like kids are hopping on BandLab and starting to rap when they're like 10 years old, and it's like, bro, like, obviously I don't understand a kid to have fucking $1,000 to throw for, you know, like a verse, but it's like, bro, like, whatchamacallit? Damn, where was I going with this? Hold on.
You were saying you basically need money to make money, which is like a principle in every other industry, but in the music industry, everybody's like on some friend shit, but like sometimes you need the money to keep it going.
Bro, even in the industry, like all these people, like even people that are friends in the industry, like we pay each other, bro. To get on
that's what I'm saying.
Each other's songs, like
exactly.
Like I'm sure when Future and Drake make songs, like they're still throwing each other bread. Like it's business, bro. It's like, yeah, we're friends, but you know, it's like
this is our livelihood.
You're paying for art, bro. You're paying for work. Like, you know, you still gotta pay for that. That's their job, and that's how they make their money. Like,
but also, see, that's where the label / indie distribution company comes in, because like you don't have to throw that money out of pocket.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, if I'm trying to get in the studio, I just, you know, hit up my guys at the label, and I'm like, yo, can we get me in the studio tonight? And they get that shit done. And
or
you said what?
I mean, do you pick the studio and you're just like, yo, here's the studio, book it?
I mean, I can pick it, but usually they just pick it because it's just easier, and like they know
probably have deals
what they're doing.
Or some shit.
Yeah, and they know what they're doing they got like connects and shit. So I just, you know, I mean, every time I'm in LA, I record. My whole project's been recorded at Internet Money. Like I'll only record there. I'm so picky with like my engineer, and I only
their studio or like their house.
The studio.
Yeah, no, I've been there too. I was about to say it, but I don't want to dox them.
Yeah, nah, I only trust their engineers, bro. Like, my whole project's been engineered by Chance and Luis, which they're the engineers there. Like I won't let anybody else engineer my shit.
No, they definitely make shit sound clean for sure.
Bro, they make that shit like, bro, Chance and Luis, when they engineer my shit, bro, like I don't even gotta tell them nothing. Like I just I literally walk up in the studio, bro, and it's funny because like that studio has literally become like a second home type shit now. Like I'm there so fucking much, bro. Every time I go to LA, like first place I'm going is Internet Money Studio.
Do they charge for that?
I mean, me no, like just because
because they make money from it too, you know. So like,
yeah, I'm working with their producers. Like a good percentage of my project is produced by Rio and Cody. Like those are my boys type shit. So I'll just I'll hit up Cody and I'll be like, yo, like let's get a session tonight type shit. And he's like, all right, bet, because it's just like we're just working, bro. Like
Cody
shit. You know what I mean?
The most underappreciated producer in the game.
Bro, I love Cody, bro.
He's legit so cool. On every fucking project, and like bro, nobody realizes
Cody's
it.
The GOAT. Cody's produced like some of the best songs on my project, bro. Like him and Rio.
Rio's a GOAT too.
Yeah, no, they're both fucking crazy. But yeah, like I literally just and then like obviously I clear the songs. Like you gotta clear the songs before you drop them. So like yeah, they're getting paid too. Like I'm paying them to clear the songs type shit. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Make sure,
so they don't charge you for the booking.
Yeah,
they get paid other way.
People say, yeah, some kid on TikTok, I remember he said like, you don't show appreciation to producers. Like, bro, literally go and ask any of my producers that I've ever worked with. I take care of everybody so well, bro. 16 and Insanto. So I told you I found them on YouTube, right? Right. Like I didn't even finish saying that story. Like, so I made the On God shit, and then they, I hit them up, and I was like, yo, like you guys are fire. Like let's lock in. Keep sending me beats. So they were just sending me beat packs, and then the Penthouse Shorty beat was one of the beats in there. I got on that shit, made Penthouse Shorty, and then yeah, bro, like literally, so 16 and Insanto, like I got so locked in with them. I got them. Their manager is my manager. Like I got them managed by the same person that I'm managed by, so it's all like in the loop now type shit. And so yeah, like as far as people saying, like I seen somebody say like, oh, you don't take care, or like you don't give any recognition to your producers. Like, bro, I literally put their name on everything. You could ask any of my producers. Like I always make sure people are paid, like, and I will pay them good, bro. Like I take care of people. Like, I 16 and Santo, like they got paid for every single song that we have, bro. Like, and I made sure they got paid good. Like I made sure they were taken care of. I got them signed like into my management. Like I don't even know if they signed this shit, but I got them like a distribution deal offer, bro. Like,
God,
or it was like a publishment or something.
You better
like I literally
have gotten a finder's fee.
Yeah, bro. It's like, bro, like I don't give a fuck. Obviously, people say this and that about me, bro. I get people talking about me every fucking day, like, and I'm not even doing shit. But it's like, bro, when you say shit like that, that's the shit that be like, all right, bro, like, come on, like I'm taking care of people, bro. Don't come on the internet talking about in comment sections, talking about like he don't do this and that. Like, bro, you don't even know me, bro. Like you could go and ask them yourself. Like I take care of my people, bro.
Yeah,
like, I think that shit's most important. Making sure everybody around me in my circle is, I'm being good to everybody. I'm being, very genuine to everybody, and that's the reason I get these relationships, is because I'm super genuine to everybody, bro. I don't bullshit nobody. I don't try to leech off nobody, bro. Like, I'm very close with everybody I work with. I'm very close with, bro. Like Benny X is one of the bigger people, for example. Like Benny's got a couple on my project, and it's like, bro, like Benny X is fucking fire, bro. Like that's one of my favorite people to work with. But at the same time, like Benny's my boy, bro. Like I'm close with bro outside of music shit, like he reached out to me and we just got super close because he's, we're both just cool ass people. And that's right. Benny's a great dude, bro.
I feel like just people, I mean, even people hit me up trying to like expose like, yo, Yeet didn't pay you as producer. I'm like, bro, y'all are just clout chasing. So everybody,
I mean, yeah, bro, it's like, I don't know. I just hate when people try to speak like,
but they didn't even,
like
but I talked to them and there was like, the business was fine.
Exactly. Yeah.
They're like, virtue signaling. That's what it is. It's some like trying to cancel.
But these kids say anything. Like I've seen so many No, I've seen so many people like just say stupid like shit that's not true, bro. And it's like I don't care when y'all saying whatever. Like I don't care. Go ahead. Like you want to say I suck? Okay, cool. That doesn't affect anything I'm doing. But like when you on the internet saying some shit that isn't true, like that can really damage somebody's like career or like shit like that.
It's a
that
sad
makes
life.
Somebody look bad. Yeah, it's like, bro, like that's somebody's like. I get that y'all see everybody like, oh, you see people as like, or you see these
They're
people
not
as
humans.
like rappers.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, bro. It's like everybody's fucking. We're all the same. Like, bro, we're all human, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're still fucking normal people. Like outside of making music. Like all we do is talk into a mic and people listen to it. Like,
What's really fucked up was fucking those people raiding Young Thug's court hearing, bro. Like, why y'all doing that, bro? Like, what the
porn?
Fuck? Yeah, bro. Like, that's just fucked up.
Bro. Like I said, I get the trolling shit. Like, I used to, I was fucking 15 years old too. Like, I thought that shit was hilarious, but like, bro, when it just affects somebody's career or like somebody's life, like, bro, we're all human. Like, chill. You know, don't be on the internet trying to say.
I feel like it helps
shit,
you
like,
though.
I mean,
because it's like
it gets you publicity, but
it's like most hated. It's like underdog type shit, you know.
Yeah,
I feel like if you just keep doing what you're doing and not saying a word about it, like and then
it's just, bro. Sometimes that shit gets serious. Like for example, like it's like a girl coming out and calling like an underground rapper or like some random rapper like a pedophile, bro. And making fake DMs. It's like, bro, that shit will literally ruin somebody's life.
Right.
Type shit.
Or like they try to set them up, like acting like they're 18, and then
they
end up not being.
I know so many. I got so many homeboys that shit has happened to, bro. Like where a girl told, bro, I had one homeboy, and he don't make music or nothing. Like he just a normal dude. But this girl told him she was 19. And so he was chopping it up with her for about a week. Nothing serious. Like obviously he just being a dude, like texting a bitch. Like it's nothing, it's nothing serious or nothing. And then she tried to, bro, it turns out this girl was like 16 and she comes out trying to fuck his shit up. And it's like, bro, like what?
See,
like he literally had to go back and like,
they got it.
Yeah, bro, that's just that's really, bro, that's really why I just be so like out the way of shit, bro. I don't like involving myself in nothing, or like I won't really respond to a lot of shit on Instagram or like people hitting me up, because it's just like, bro, like I don't even want to get involved in that shit. I think that's something I had to learn too, that I wasn't really doing at first. Like that's one of the reasons where I'm not as active as like I used to be anymore, because it's like when you get a little bit more like of that attention, then you kind of see like, okay, like I gotta kind of chill out, because these people are saying this and these people are trying to do that. Like
everything you say too, I've noticed, like I'll make a tweet and people will like scrutinize it in the like most misinterpreted ways.
Oh yes,
I'm like,
I literally, bro, like I'll tweet some stupid shit, and then like, for example, Hyperpop Daily will like go and post it just on some like funny shit,
right?
And then like people are in the comments talking shit about me, and I'm like, damn, bro, like let me live my fucking life. Like, bro, like for example, I think I had tweeted some shit. I was like, oh, taking the month off to play Overwatch, just on some joke shit, and I deleted that shit like 3 minutes after I tweeted it. Like it was just on some like funny shit, and then they posted it just like on like some jokes type shit. And
like Dom Corleo retires or some shit.
Yeah, there's kids in the comments like, oh, he's playing Overwatch because this person is playing it. Like, bro,
Playboy Card. He saw Playboy Card. He playing Overwatch, so now he's trying to fight him.
I've been playing Overwatch since like 2017, bro. Like, and I just randomly decide to tweet that shit, and then they go, or it's like I'll tweet some shit, and then like you said, they'll try to like put words into my mouth. They're just, I don't know, bro. It's a lot of shit. Like. This shit get really fucking tiring sometimes.
It makes you like not want to say a word at like even comment on your boy's shit. Like it.
Bro, like I've literally like I don't be saying, like I'm so careful with what I say now, like what I post on my story, or like I now don't even really post on my story anymore, because it's like I gotta be so fucking careful with what I say. or like what I post, because somebody can take that shit and say some stupid shit, and then it just makes me look super bad. Like, bro, there's been so many situations, especially with me, where like I've just gotten like random ass strays, like, or just like stupid shit where it'll just be like, whatchamacallit, yeah, it'll be like somebody putting words in my mouth or some shit.
I think that's why like a bunch of rappers turn mysterious too. It's more like a,
bro, yeah, it's
not mysterious,
like,
but just trying to not get hated.
Like, exactly. Like, I'm on that same shit right now, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be mysterious or nothing. I just don't want people trying to make me look bad. Like, there's been so many situations, like in my case, where like I just get made like look like a fool, bro. I worded that terribly, but like I get made to look like a fool when it's like I didn't even, and the reality of the actual situation is like wasn't anything like people on the internet made it to be. You know what I mean?
I also feel like those people who try to like make everybody look stupid, or like they're basically like meme accounts. That's such a small amount of people, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, you know, bro, when you that, and that's why that's the other thing, like, bro, the underground in retrospect is like nothing, bro. Like when you actually,
it's not that many like, people at all.
No, it's not, bro.
It's like
you actually like really get into this shit and you get like the mainstream connections, bro. Everybody in the mainstream, like, and in the industry type shit is like cool as fuck. Like, I mean, everybody
sure. That's why they're there.
Everybody I'm close with, bro, is like the most genuine, nicest people ever. Like, and it's such a big fucking difference compared to the underground, bro, because you have this little group of toxic ass underground kids, and then I'm like, I don't give a fuck about that shit, because I got, bro, like, I don't like saying this because I feel like it's cocky, but it's just like, bro, check the stats. Like, how do you hate me, but like I'm still, you know, doing these stats? Like, you're still gonna listen to my music at the end of the day. Like, okay, go ahead and tweet some stupid shit about me, because at the end of the day, like, you're still gonna listen when I drop, and I'm still gonna do the numbers that I'm doing, you know. And it's only been like an upward stairway, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like people only hate on the internet like for clout.
It's like a fucking, yeah, it's like a trend, bro. Like,
yeah, it's like
they find a new person to hate on every month, and then people just do that shit because they want to fit in. And
yeah, so one thing I noticed was like, you remember when Smoke Perp was getting hated on for his shows? Yeah, people were buying tickets even though they were hating on him. So it's just crazy that, like, literally that means that the haters are the fans. Like, making content or recording whatever is it's definitely a dream job. Like, people want to be rappers and YouTubers, or I'd say more people want to be rappers, but
bro, and I think I take it for granted a lot, but like I really am grateful for like everything, bro. Like this is exactly.
Weren't you working at like Home Depot or some shit?
Yeah, bro, I worked at Home Depot last year. So when I was 17, because I got my first job when I was 17, I worked at a grocery store, and then I turned 18 and I worked at Tesla. That was when I was still living in California.
You worked at Tesla?
Yeah.
Did you get any stock?
Cars, bro. Yeah, nah, I got because you had to work. I think I got one stock when I like started there, because I had a Tesla stock. But to get like, I think they gave you 16 stocks, but you had to be working there for, I think it was like 3 years, and I only worked there for a year because I moved out of Cali, so I stopped working there when I moved. So
but you were like more of the engineer side.
Oh yeah, bro, I was building the Model Y. We literally, so like the whole process is kind of weird, because the factory's just filled with like these robots, and so
oh my god, like building the cars.
Yeah. So it's, bro, that job was so tiring, bro. It was 12-hour shifts. I would work like 4 days a week, 12-hour shifts back to back. But like, bro, I was making like $1,200 a week, and I had just turned 18, bro. Like this was peak COVID, so I was just running up bank at this time, bro. Like I wasn't even really doing music at this time. Like I had took a break for like 6-7 months. And I was just literally running up bread, bro. I had just graduated high school. Like, I had my first car. It was a BMW. And I was literally just running up bread, bro. Just working, going to work. I would get like my 3 days off, go kick it with my homeboys, back to work. Fucking $1,200 a week type shit.
And then you would
just running it up. And then I
when did you record?
I mean, I would just record randomly. Like at this time, I didn't really have like a huge platform or nothing. Like I said, I was kind of just doing music on the side as like some fun shit. Like I knew I wanted to do music as a career, but I was just working my way up to it. You know, like you still gotta have a job. Like you're not gonna get crazy bread off me, bro. I wasn't making no bread off my music. I was probably getting like $20 a month from DistroKid.
Yeah, it takes a while to make actual money off your, like, even YouTube. Like I started 2018, didn't really make a lot of money until 2020. I couldn't go full time on it.
Yeah, bro, like I was just doing music because it was just what I liked doing. Like it was just my hobby on the side. But like the only money that I would make would be like off features or shit like that. Whereas like I was probably charging like $100 for a feature. Like it wasn't nothing crazy.
It was like a tip. It wasn't really like a, like, that's not really your income.
Yeah, exactly. It'd be like, oh, okay, cool. I sold a feature today. Like I made $100. That's just extra added on, you know, for the week, like type shit. But yeah, I was working at Tesla for like a year, bro. Just grinding that shit out.
Oh my God.
And then, and that's the other thing too, like I would take some of that money and like put it into my music from time to time. Like I would take, like I'd make $1,200 for the week, and then I'd take like $300 one week and like put it into promoting my music, or like put it into studio time.
That's what people gotta do, and they don't realize, like,
yeah, you gotta put the money in, bro.
I feel like the most important thing is to like be able to engineer yourself. Like once you know how to do that, that cuts out so much cost, and like you can actually make music fast.
I always had like a home studio. Like even from when I started, I always did shit from the crib. Like I would go to the studio here and there, but I didn't really like going to the studio just because I feel like the engineers wherever I'd go wouldn't understand how I wanted my shit mixed. And like I said, I'm very, very picky with how I hear myself when I'm recording. Like tracking myself, I'm so fucking picky with that shit, bro. Like I need to hear myself stupid loud, like it needs to be a certain way. Like I'm picky as hell. But yeah, nah, like so I had took a lot of the bread that I made and just, you know, I would keep upgrading my equipment. Like now at the crib I have a Newman and fucking an Apollo and all that shit. Like I can record from the crib like whenever I want type shit. Like yeah, you need to get like
to get to the place where you can do studio albums.
Yeah,
like you
gotta
need the
invest
home
in
crib.
Yourself. Yeah,
for sure.
You do. That's a mandatory, bro. If you're an artist and you want to really start like grinding and make a career out of it, bro, invest in yourself and get a home studio like off rip, bro. Do that shit before anything else.
Because it honestly costs less.
For studio time.
It costs less to get your own home studio, like pay up front, than to do studio time.
Bro,
like
you
10
waste
times.
so much money on if you're just going to studios, you're gonna waste so much money that you could have just literally bought a studio at home and fucking you'd be chilling. Like I don't pay no money. I could go record anytime I want, and I'm not paying. No money's coming out of my pocket. Like, you know what I mean? And like you don't have to fucking get a Newman like off rip. Like you just upgrade from. Bro, I started with like a fucking. What did I start with? I started with like an AT2020. It was like an $100 mic off Amazon. Actually, what I really started with was what I'm talking on right now, a Blue Snowball. That was like I got that shit off some girl at my school for like $20.
A Snowball? Isn't that like a podcast one?
Bro, that's literally what I'm talking on right now. It's like a cheap ass mic. You can get that shit. I got the one I have right now. Nah, bro, like you hear my shit right now sounds decent. Like
I actually don't think you need a good mic. I feel like
it's all about mixing.
Yeah, if you're a good engineer or like you just know how to do the presets and shit, like it'll sound. I mean, obviously the better mics will be better and cleaner, but you can get by off the
Bro,
Snowball.
like most of my older music was recorded on like the AT2020, or like after that I had an Ashton, which is like $250. Like it's not that much more of a step up from an AT2020. But Yeah, no, it's all about mixing, bro. Like when I first started making music, I taught myself how to mix. I just watched YouTube videos. There was this one dude on YouTube called like The Wave Man, and I just used to like watch his videos on like how to mix, and I like taught myself how to mix, and once I got good at it, like I was set.
Do you use or have you ever used Gunner's like presets?
Nah. I always, by that time, like when Gunner started doing preset videos, I had my own shit. Like I made my own preset.
Okay, you didn't need it.
Autumn had gave me his preset back in 2018.
Damn, so you were really tapped in with like all of them.
Yeah, bro.
Early.
I met them like online, like in early 2018, and then I met them in person in 2020, like the beginning of 2020. Oh wait, no, it was October 2020, because that was the first time I went to Houston, and I literally, when I went to Houston for the first time, I met Goon, Isaiah, Reno, Autumn, like all at the same day.
I feel like that's what people don't realize is that pretty much everyone in the underground that blows up, they knew all the other people who were already up 2 years before they're up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like I said, I knew Faygo. I met Faygo back in like 2019. I met Autumn and Reno back in like 2018. Like it's all the same circle. Like everybody that's up now, like we were all in the same circle 2 years ago type shit.
Oh, this shit a sniper.
So it's like, yeah, it's kind of full circle type shit. And that's why you see these people come up and then they see old pictures of them together and they're like, oh, what the fuck? I didn't know they knew each other. It's like, yeah, bro, like we all knew each other, you know?
That's kind of like your lone feature. Although I know you haven't really met him yet, have you?
Nah, I haven't met. I mean, I've seen him in person. Like I've been at shows and like places where he was, like Box Fest, for example. Like we were all in the same room, but nah, I talked to him back in like, when did I get that? When did we do that song? That was like 2021. It was like April 2021. He was already signed to Opium. Like this was right after the Sky video dropped.
And, like when he was in the what's it called? Like the surveillance footage?
Yeah, like the grocery store shit.
Yeah.
That shit was hard. But yeah, nah, cause I did the song with him back in like April 2021. And I think I paid him like $500 for that.
No fucking way. God, that's a return on investment, I guess. Well, I don't think it blew up like that, did it? Until later.
Nah, bro, fuck no. That's the thing. Like, bro, cause I redid it and people were like, "Oh, he's getting on old opens." I'm like, bro, no, that was literally like
a song
that was our song that we did. Yeah, like back in 2021, and all I did was because I had dropped it on this. I had this old project called Planet Pink, and it's the same shit. Like another thing I was gonna say, bro, that whole project, because I dropped that project. So I made that project back in 2020. And then I dropped it in 2021. That whole project is literally the same sound that I like do now, bro. Like it's nothing like because people would be like, oh, he trend hops or he just started doing this and that. It's like, bro, like literally if you go back and listen to that whole Planet Pink, like fucking, I'm pretty sure people have that shit on like archive pages, but that whole project is the same exact shit that I'm doing now. Like the same exact beats, like the same shit. It's literally the same shit.
Like the ambient.
Yeah, like the ambient, and then like the fucking, what do you want to call it? Like the whatchamacallit? Like the kind of hypey, hyper pop type shit. Like, yeah, bro, it's the same shit. That whole project was the same shit, and I made that shit in 2020. But yeah, no, so I had made that song with Loam in like April 2021. And then I dropped it on the project. It was originally called
how big was he though at 2021? I feel like he
had like 30K followers.
Yeah, that was like when he dropped Bane, right?
Nah, it was way because it was after he dropped Broken Hearts.
Okay, because that's Broken Hearts was a year before that.
Yeah, I found Lone like right before he dropped Broken Hearts, but like that's how I fucked with him off of listening to Broken Hearts. I was like, this shit is hard as fuck. Like, yeah, and that's like when I hit him up to make the song. But yeah, no, so I had dropped that shit on. What the fuck is going on outside, bro? Do you hear that?
Nah, it's probably like noise canceled.
Bro, they having a fucking Christmas parade outside my house right now. They're driving like ATVs with like Christmas lights on them.
They got people singing Christmas carols.
Yeah, they got, you know, like the ATVs they be driving around here. They put like Christmas lights on them and they drive them around the neighborhood.
Do you live in like country, like rural?
Nah, I live in Arizona. I'm like right by Phoenix, so I'm like it's just desert type shit. So everybody here has like ATVs and fucking Hellcats and shit.
No, that's
it's literally the best way I can explain it here. It's literally mini Texas, bro.
Yeah,
like
I want to move.
Arizona reminds me of like a small Houston.
I want to live on like a ranch, but I live downtown right now, so I don't even have a car. I just walk everywhere.
Yeah, type shit. I mean, I kind of be on the same shit, bro. Like, but Arizona, like, it's weird because even shit that's like far, it doesn't seem far. Like everything's close together. But where was I? Yeah, so I dropped the song on that project, and it was originally called "Gorgeous." And I just hated my verse on there. Like, I don't even know why I originally dropped that shit. It was earliest, yeah. Like I said, I made it in 2020, so it was just very old, and like that sound was new to me in 2020. Like I said, that whole Planet Pink project is the same sound I do now, but it was me in 2020. Like it wasn't me now. So I like listening back to it. I hated it, and I think. I don't know.
You'll probably hate your music now in like 2 years.
Oh yeah, bro. Like years ahead. Like I hate all my old music, but
yeah, I can't even watch my videos. I'm like, oh, that shit cringe.
Yeah, every time I get on the mic, like I'm better than I was before. That's why this whole project that I'm doing now, this whole on my own project, is fucking, bro. It blows like all the music I have right now out of the fucking water, bro. Like Penthouse Shorty isn't shit compared to all the new shit I'm doing right now. Like. And it's like, bro, all the shit that I've been dropping isn't even nothing new. Like Party Girls, I made that back in March. Converse and Fly as Hell, I made back in March. Like none of them songs are new. The project is all the new shit that I'm doing now, and that's shit that's like way better than all that shit.
I feel like that's how it works though. When you get bigger, like
you just dropping older shit,
right? Like Uzi, right? He's working on Pink Tape. That shit probably like a year old, dates back, and he's probably already working on the next tape when that shit drops.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like when you're sick of listening to yourself.
Shit be like when you drop when an artist drops new shit, it's probably shit that they've made months ago or years ago. Like
especially when you're big, because you got to clear it and all that.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, I'm not even gonna drop my shit till I'm betting on March, but it might not be till April or even later than that, because I got samples I gotta clear, I got features that I'm waiting for. Like, you know, it's a lot deeper than just making the music and dropping it. Like you gotta clear every single fucking thing. Like, yeah, it's a lot more than that, bro.
But you're like, you know, not label, but whatever you want to call it, like they handle that, right? Or like your management.
Yeah, like my team does that shit. Like I just have to give them all like the information, which like they were just who was telling me? I think it was one of like the dudes from the label. They were like, bro, you're literally like a breath of fresh air to work with because you're so like put together. Like I like make sure everything is bro, like everything I've done has been like planned ahead, like months ahead. Like I got shit, I know what I'm doing like 6 months down the line, because I make sure like everything's so planned ahead. And like I'll send them in the group chat, like I'll send them the fucking list of like every single, like for my tape for example, they got the whole list of like every single song, every single producer, every single sample that needed to be cleared, like, you know, the cover, like everything was done and ready and there for them. Like all they gotta do is go and get the shit done now. You know, I don't gotta do nothing else for my part.
Yeah, that's what sucks in the music industry. Everybody's like on some like bullshit.
Yeah, bro, it's a lot of people on bullshit, like be having to wait because people are just lagging or shit like that. But
lazy.
Back to the song shit, yeah, literally. But back to the song, so like, yeah, one day I was just, and I think this was like earlier, this was around the same time where I recorded, or this was like right before I recorded like Penthouse Shorty Party Girls. I had went back to the song, and I was like, damn, let me just re-record this shit now, just like for fun. And so I re-recorded my verse on it, and I just like that verse like a lot better than the original one. But like I didn't plan on dropping it or nothing, because like
that's when you sent it to
the original
page.
song had like 10K on my on that Planet Pink project before like I archived it. Like it never blew up or anything. It was just, you know, it was like a song I had did, but it never got like out there.
That's crazy. And when did you drop that?
I just
originally?
I originally dropped Planet Pink back in like March 2021. Or wait, no, it was because it was after I got that feature. I think it was like summer 2021, or it was like right before summer.
Okay.
Because I had went to New York to shoot the cover.
That was kind of before Long blew up, so that's probably why it didn't have 10K. I mean, more than 10K.
Yeah, he had like 30K on Instagram type shit.
Yeah.
But what I was saying, yeah, so I like never planned on re-dropping it, but I was just like, fuck it, like I had this song, like, you know, like I'm not gonna just hold on to it type shit. Like let me just send it to like a hosting page so they can drop it or whatever.
So the 500 that you put into it, kind of, I mean, you might not have made your money back on streams, but like the branding.
I made that back off the song. Like the hosting page that posted it, like paid me for that song.
Oh, fire!
Like for them to drop it. So like,
but then also that helps you, you know?
Yeah, because it's just like, that's just I think that's really good. Like having hosting pages. I think hosting pages are like a big part in getting yourself out there.
Like posting, you know, it looks like a leak. Like it's super organic.
Yeah. Like bro, I'm not gonna say, but I could tell you like a million artists who do that shit. Like they send their
we already know.
It's mainstream artists, bro. Like I know dudes who are mainstream as fuck who do that shit. Like they leak their own music. Like
every fucking artist does. I know mainstream artists that leak their own. Like all the songs that they don't put on the albums, they'll leak because they know they're not gonna like clear it or like whatever. So they might as well just drop it somehow.
It's usually shit with like samples that aren't gonna get cleared or like just extra shit. Like I know for me personally speaking, like I do it with a lot of my extra shit. Like I'll just, if I have like extra songs that I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna go on my project,
but it's still cool.
But it's a good quality song that I made in the studio, and it's like a cool song. Like, you know, I'm just gonna send this shit to like a group chat with all the hosting pages I talk to, and whoever wants to drop it, you know.
Yeah,
and I'm tapped in with all those guys like Underwater, Calvin, Slump Audios, like
Wave God.
You know, I'm not tapped in with Wave God. I've never talked to them, but like Underwater's my boy, Calvin, all them, like, you know, I'm close with all them, so I just be sending them shit. Like, I'll send Underwater shit just randomly like through text, and I'll just be like, here, drop whatever one you want.
I kind of do that with like plug videos or clips.
Like type shit.
It's like I'm not gonna drop this on YouTube, but I still want to like give it to the it's so much less because it's not a song. It's like it's just me bullshitting, but same concept.
Songs, bro, the hosting pages are good because they have their own platforms. So like, it's just
still
like
gonna get out there.
Yeah, it's like you're helping them out because you have your platform and your people are going to listen to your song on their page.
It's a win-win.
And then they're helping you out because, you know, they have their platform, and there might be a couple people who go on their page who have never listened to you before, and now they hear your music because it's on their page, and now they listen to you. Like, there you go, you just got a new fan. You know what I mean?
I mean, there are artists coming up right now who do that. Like they pay to be on these hosting channels as promo.
Yeah, and that's a really good, like, that's something I'd recommend, like, for new artists, bro. Damn, I'm playing like ass right now. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm
just shooting my shotguns. Like,
I can't like talk and play at the same time.
Nah. I'm about to just back up.
What was I saying? Yeah, like that's if somebody, so say like a new artist came to me and would be like, what do you recommend? Where should I put my money into? Hosting pages would be something that I would definitely recommend, bro, because you're gonna.
Well, I would say quality of music first, and then that.
Yeah, quality.
Because if you're ass, it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, that's true. Definitely get your quality straight first. Like, get your home studio, or get your studio time. Whatever the hell you want to do. But personally, for me, I would recommend getting a home studio. Get your quality straight, And then once you got your quality straight, bro, and you're making quality music, like, yeah, go pay a hosting page to drop your shit. You'll get a bunch of new fans. You'll get numbers off of that shit, like, type shit. So.
And it's like people hear the whole song that are interested in it, and you're not doing it on some Instagram promo where, I don't know, like people can scroll past pretty fast on Instagram. You know what I mean? Whereas like if it's on YouTube or like SoundCloud, like they're there to hear the music.
Type shit.
So and they're there to hear like new music. They're more inclined to listen to something they don't or haven't heard of.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, I think that's good advice for sure. Although Instagram has its place, and TikTok and all that.
I mean Instagram used to be really big. Like when I was fucking coming up, bro, like Instagram was the top spot for promo. Like we was getting promo off fucking like news pages, meme pages, blah blah blah, like all that shit. But nowadays it's
Did you ever do like the this sounds like Juice WRLD's kid or whatever? You know what I'm talking about?
Nah, I never did that because I thought that shit was just
that was like, corny. Yeah, that was corny.
Yeah, I didn't like the way of like that type of promotion. Like I wouldn't want a bad light on me, which I'm sure I've gotten a bad light from a lot of shit, but like that was never something that I did. I tried to keep shit. Yeah, when I did like promo shit when I was like younger, it would be like just normal shit. I would be like, or like if it was on a meme page, I'd like put the song over a meme, give it to them and be like, here, just post this, no context type shit. Like just post this as if you're posting like a regular meme.
See, that's smart because a lot of people just send you their song and they don't tell you like how to market it or whatever. Like as an artist, you should figure out how to market it.
Yeah,
you get what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Nobody's just gonna see the music video of some random person and be like, "Oh yeah, that's fire." Like,
exactly.
Scroll past.
Yeah, bro. Exactly. Like, I don't know. That's just the way I did my shit. I thought that was just way more organic than fucking, doing some shit like you said, like, oh, this is Cardi's cousin. Like, you know what I mean? Like when you lie about shit, it's like, come on, bro. Like.
I hate the underground pages that are like, I don't hate them. Like I don't want to start anything, but it's like, oh, this should Summrs give this person a feature? It's like, bro, shut the fuck up.
I'm surprised you haven't asked me about the girl shit yet, bro. That's like every interview I've done, that's like the first question I get asked.
Well, one, I don't really like doing interviews because I feel like people ask the same questions.
It's very like
I just like being on some cool shit, but I didn't see any problem with what you did.
Oh, okay, so because that shit, like, that shit is exactly what I'm talking about as far as like
I know, and that's why I didn't say anything because I was like,
it's
not your fault that the girls were being awkward,
bro. But okay, so that was just a horribly put together situation. Like it was just a terrible like series of events that got put together and just looks really, really fucking bad.
I don't think it looked that bad. I think
it doesn't look bad, but okay, so basically the story. So the original post of me posting on my story, because I was texting Nirvana because we were gonna shoot the video the next day, and the video for Fly as Hell, the original idea for it was gonna be like a fashion show, and so we were gonna have like, I was gonna have like a bunch of people in it, like K-Swab wanted to be in it, and then like Candy was gonna come be in it, and like everybody was gonna walk the runway. And so Nirvana was like, oh, like we should get girls for it too. So I'm like, all right, bet. So that's why I posted on my story and was like, oh my God, I'm getting fucking targeted like crazy right now.
Yo, I'm low-key going up.
Okay, that's why I posted on my story and was like, oh, I need girls for a video. Cause he was like, yeah, just post. Like, I was like, oh, should I just post on my story and like try to get some females? And he was like, yeah, just post it and like see if anybody hits you type shit and we'll get some. So I'm like, all right, bet. So that's the original post on my story. And I was at like brunch and I was fucking, who was I with? I was with like Ty Fontaine, my manager, and a couple other people, and we just thought like that shit was funny too. Like, you know how guys be, bro. Like we be chilling, like we was at brunch, fucking. We just thought that shit was hilarious. I'm gonna be like, I was like, yo, I'm gonna be like, I need some fly females, like, you know, just on some joke shit. Like it was like a little inside joke. We just thought that shit was funny. And then like, yeah, at the same time, like I was like, yeah, I'm gonna just see if anybody hits me, because like we need girls for the video tomorrow anyways. And then I put the because I was doing the OGM interview that night, so I was like, fuck it, like I just put the interview in there too, type shit. And so I posted that shit. I probably had that shit up for like 20 minutes. I deleted it.
Probably because you got hella DMs from it, right?
Yeah, bro, exactly. I got hella people hitting me about that shit. And so I deleted it because I was like, yeah, I'm obviously not even gonna use nobody that hits me.
But you did. Did you not?
Nah. The girls in the video weren't from me, bro. That's exactly why, like, this situation, like that whole situation looks super fucking bad. So
okay, so they didn't know who you were, probably. So then
exactly. I had no idea who them girls was, bro. So I post that shit. That shit was up for probably like 20 minutes, and I was like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna use nobody hitting me up anyways. Like Nirvan was like, yeah, I'll get people, like, don't worry about it. And I think we had changed the whole like direction of the video as well. So I was like, all right, fuck it, like I'm gonna just delete this shit, blah blah blah. And I thought that shit was stupid too, so I deleted it. Like it was just a little inside joke that we had at the table. So I deleted, and I'm going about my day. And then I had the OGM interview that night. So where was I at? I was with Candy Paint, and then Candy Paint's homeboy. And then I was with my manager too. And then we had an Airbnb, and there were other people that stayed at the crib. I'm trying to remember who was at the crib. My boy James was at the crib, and then a couple other people. And so my boy James texts me, because we out. Me, Candy, his homeboy, and my manager, we're out. I forgot where we went. I think I had went out to get food, and then I was coming back to the crib, and then Candy met me at the crib, like outside of the crib, and I think we was smoking or some shit. And then so James texts me, and he's like, yo, I got this one TikTok homeboy, he wants to pull up. You know, he's got 3 girls with him. Is that cool? Like, can they pull up?
So and he's got I'm TikTok like, yeah. Bitches.
Yeah, I literally texted him, bro. Like, I texted him, I literally said word for word, I'm like, yeah, as long as they not weird, like, you know, as long as they cool. Which I know his homeboy now. Like, I didn't know his homeboy at first, the dude from TikTok, but I know him now, and he's super cool. But yeah, he had these 3 random girls with him, and so I'm like, all right, bet, like, I don't really care. And I have a girlfriend too, like, and I was with my girl at this time, because we were kind of on and off around this time. But at this time, I was with my girl type shit. And so I'm like, yeah, whatever, like, you know, I don't care if they pull up, blah blah blah. And so I get up to the crib, and he there with these 3 random girls, and they already sitting on the couch. And so I'm high as hell. That's why I got the sunglasses on. I had just bought them Chrome Heart sunglasses that day, and I'm high as fuck. So I'm like, all right, bet, let me just wear these Chrome Hearts glasses. Like, they look cool type shit, you know. And like my eyes are super red and low. Obviously, I got family that's gonna watch this interview. Like, I'm not trying to look blazed out of my mind, you know.
Well, that's why I wouldn't even. Do you not smoke weed before interviews now? Like, that's it's.
I mean, when I did my KTO interview, I didn't smoke. I was eating ice cream in that video. I was really on some cool shit. That one hasn't even dropped yet though. But yeah, nah, I mean, before the OGM shit, that was my first interview. So I was super fucking nervous, bro, because I was like,
I bet.
You know, I'm not a super like social person to where I'm like super outgoing and talkative. Like, obviously right now I can be really talkative because like I'm just in my room at the crib. Like, it's a lot more of a chill, like comfortable setting for me. But yeah, in this setting, like, bro, I'm walking up to this crib, I'm high as fuck. There's these random girls sitting on the couch that I've never spoken to in my life. Like, so the OGM crew was there, and they were setting up, and they're like, yeah, just go ahead and sit in the middle of these girls. They're like, oh yeah, you just sit right there. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I just go sit down, and that shit happened, bro. I'm like,
What was even so bad about it? I don't get it. Like they
no, that's the thing. Like
they thought it was really awkward, or
it was just really fucking weird. Like
why?
I haven't even watched that interview. I have not watched that interview.
I don't think it was like, that bad. I just think that the girls were sitting there like kind of straight.
It's not bad at all. That's the thing. Like it's not bad at all. It's more just like funny and awkward than bad. But it's just like a really fucking. I don't know why people made that shit seem so bad. Like, bro, people were.
I think you were. I mean, I'm not trying to label it, but I feel like you might have been overthinking it. Like, yeah, they were gonna make memes no matter what, just because Suave did it already. So, and like, that's just what the internet does.
No, like that shit was funny. Like, I seen that shit. That shit was funny. Like but like, bro, I was literally getting like hated on for this shit. Like, people were like,
but it was just like
threatening me. Bro, like I was getting like death threats. I'm like, bro, like, bro, like all I did was sit next to 3 girls. Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you threatening to kill me for?
Nah, see, that's what I mean. Like, they were just trolling.
I'm like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? But like, that shit wasn't even something that was like, I didn't plan that shit. Like, I literally walked into the crib high. And was told to sit down and sat down and did my interview. Like, and that was it, bro.
I feel. And then I think interviews, like, you got to be in a comfortable.
And then somebody had told them, they were like, oh yeah, just sit there and don't say shit. So it was to
the girls.
Like, yeah, they told that to the girls.
Yeah, I mean that's what they're supposed to do, right? Like, they're not supposed to. Although in Suaves
they were just weird. Yeah, they were just weird about it. Like, I've watched snippets of that interview, bro, that I did, and I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? Like, what are you doing?
I think it's fine,
like,
bro.
Looking around and shit.
I think it's fine. It's just you're a new guy. Anybody who like starts to blow up quickly, thing, like, they just have to find something to like joke about.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Is it's like, bro, all of that shit was like so new to me, bro, and it's still new to me. Like, I don't. You know, it's a lot of, like you were saying, or like we were talking about earlier, like politics to this shit. And it's like, bro, like everything as far as me like getting attention happened really, really fucking fast. And I wasn't used to any of that shit. Like, I'm still not used to shit. Like, shit just happened really fast, and you get put in these situations where it's like, all right, you got to do this interview, you got to go shoot this music video. And it's like, bro, I wasn't doing none of that shit before. Like, I was just at the crib playing video games, like, so shit like that happens.
Do you have a manager?
Yeah, I have a manager, yeah.
But is he like your boy or what?
Nah, so he's a real manager type shit. We locked in right before I dropped this song called Blow It. That was right when I locked in with him. And he's part of he works for Jarjor Company, which is Nick Jarjor. It's like a management company.
Okay, I was gonna say, like, I feel like
he's like my boy he's like my boy at the same time. Like, we're really, really close, but I never knew him before. Like, this was somebody that he reached out to me, and like, you know, there was a whole management agreement to it. It wasn't like some homeboy type shit. It was business. He's a real manager, bro. Like, he helps me with a lot of shit. But at the same time, like, when all this shit was happening, I was hard-headed at the same time. So like, he would tell me, he'd be like, yeah, I don't think this is a good idea. And like, I listened to him majority of the time, but there's been
so he said no to the girls or what?
I think he thought it was like funny. Like, I think we all thought the whole situation was funny, and then it dropped, and it like didn't go how we like would have thought.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think people cared that much. I think they were
when
trolling.
The shit happened, like, we knew people was finna like make memes about it, but I didn't like the hate shit. I was like, bro, what are people hating on me for? Like, all I did was sit next to 3 girls, and like, it wasn't even my like idea. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
I just pulled up and it was there. But yeah, like at the same time, bro, everything was so new to me, and I was making decisions. You know, I probably did corny shit that, you know, I didn't have to do, but it was just shit, you know, like I said, you get put in situations like that, bro, and you're so new to shit. It's like,
that's what I was telling my chat the other day. Like, when you blow up nowadays. Sorry,
yeah, you gotta get used to it, bro. Like, you finna make stupid decisions and do stupid shit and get stupid criticism. Like, but I'm glad I got the criticism, because now I I would never do some shit like that again. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't think it was a bad decision, but I was gonna say, I feel like people just blow up way faster nowadays. So
yeah,
you
and
can't.
Then, like,
you literally can't be ready.
I had a lot of people around me too. Like, you got people around you telling you a million different things. Like, I got people around me that are trying to make an image for me. Like, that's the other thing, because people would be like, oh, his image is so forced. Like, bro, I had a million people like around me telling me to do this and that and this and that, and it's like, bro, like, I don't know. I had to
shut up the yes man or whatever.
I had to shut that shit down and like finally just be like, nah, bro, like, this is what I'm gonna do because this is what I want to do. So now I'm finna do this, and like that's where I'm at now. Like, I don't do nothing now to look cool or like, you know, I don't have to do anything extra. I'm literally like chilling now, and that's why I don't post as much anymore. Like, you know, I'm very careful with what I do, but at the same time, like, I'm not doing anything extra or like, I'm not doing anything to appeal to nobody, bro. I'm just, like I said, I'm just talking into a mic, making music, doing what I love doing, and dropping the music, like,
bro.
You know, because when you start, like, when you get a little bit of attention, bro, you get into like that kind of where you have eyes on you. You're gonna have a million people around you trying to shape you into a person you don't want to be. Like,
now, would you say that those people were kind of like trying to make like their own careers as well?
I mean, yeah, bro. Like, you got, obviously, like, if it's business, you got people, they're trying to make money off you, like, so they're gonna try to shape you into what they want because they think it's gonna make money. You know what I mean? Or like, even, bro, you'll have people that'll tell you to do shit and they know it's gonna make you look bad, but they know that you're gonna get attention off of it. They don't care if it's bad attention. Attention is attention to them. Like, they're just worried about numbers. You know what I mean? Because that's where they're making their money. They don't care if it makes you look bad or not. As long as you're doing the numbers and you're making them the bread, then yeah, they're gonna fucking whatchamacallit. They don't care. They're just gonna tell you to do it.
No, I get what you're saying. I agree, but at the same time, a lot of times the negative publicity is just it does help.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It really just depends. But I mean, as far as me, I don't really give a fuck. Like,
I know
that shit happened,
bad.
and like it was bad. Like, ah, shit, like, all right, let me not do that again. Like, you know what I mean?
Do you check your phone anymore? Feel like, or like social media? I feel like I can't even look at my shit because it's like, if I check my notifications, it's somebody talking shit, and I don't even want to hear it.
I mean, I'm on my phone all the time. Like, I try not to be on it as much, but like, I'm on it.
Well, I mean, like Twitter notifications, or like Instagram, whatever, comments,
like social media.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm on there all the time, bro, and like, I'll see shit, but I don't really give a fuck. Like,
I try to avoid it. It makes me feel bad.
Shit, like, I mean, fuck, that's like a difficult situation because sometimes that shit will get to me, and I'll be like, damn,
exactly.
Bro,
that's
like,
why I don't even check it. I'm like, I'm not.
Yeah, I don't
even want to hear it.
Damn, bro, what did I do to you? Like, the fuck? But exactly. At the same time, it's like, bro, like, you're always gonna get hate no matter what. Like,
but wouldn't you rather be happy?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a happy person.
Well, what I mean is, if you see the comment, it's gonna decrease like your happiness at that time.
Yeah, I mean, in a way, like, what I do and what helps me with shit like that is I kind of just think of like the bigger picture. I'm like, okay, look at Drake, for example. Like, you know how many people hate on Drake? But look at Drake. Like, he's the biggest fucking rapper, like, right now.
Yeah,
bro.
you
like,
can't hate on Drake legitimately.
Drake has been on top of the game for years. Like,
people just don't.
Who cares?
People just want to be different and not like what's popular.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
Who cares if somebody on Twitter is saying "fuck Drake"? You know, like this and that. It's like, bro, like he's still Drake. Like,
where I think it gets too far,
like, bro's rich as fuck,
is when they call him like a pedo. I'm like, that,
bro,
like, you have no proof.
It's the same.
You're trying to ruin somebody's life.
We were literally just talking about this earlier, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's when it goes too far. When it's like shit that can literally fuck up a man's career. Cause then it's like, come on, bro. Like, I get that you want to dude is this and that, trolling shit, haha, like, but don't be saying shit that's gonna fuck up a man's like livelihood, bro. Like, we're all still human at the end of the day. Like, don't say some stupid shit that's gonna literally, that could really fuck someone's life up, like, cause that shit, like, bro, people be acting like rappers and shit are like robots, bro. Like, we human, dude.
Yeah, man, it's a sad world. I think this generation's fucked.
It is. I ain't gonna lie. See a lot of dumb shit that just really like makes my brain hurt on the internet. But I mean, that's why I really I don't know. I don't be worried about that shit, bro. I try not to pay attention to it.
Yeah,
I would have done that, but like I was so like I just didn't care. Like I just wanted to get my shit done. I was mad nervous and mad high.
See, that's why I don't smoke weed in general.
Yeah, I can't smoke like before I record either, bro. It gets me really sidetracked.
Just gotta hit blinkers, bro. Only blinkers.
What is a blinker?
Ask chat what a blinker is, bro. They'll put you on. Just get a big plug and play.
Chat, what's a blinker, chat?
Chat definitely knows what blinkers are.
That sounds like some shit that you shove up your ass. Just like,
oh my god,
look at that.
You get it. It's like a balloon. You blow smoke into a balloon.
All right, bro.
And then you let it out in your asshole.
Bro,
like a whippet. Like a whippet.
Jesus.
Sounds very specific.
Now, I've done a couple whippets in my time.
I've never done a whippet.
I did it this last Halloween.
I don't plan on it.
What does that shit even do to you, bro? Like,
it gives you like a head rush. Like think about.
It's like a cigarette, but like times 100.
Yeah, or like a vape. Like, think about you just sucked like, pause, 10 vapes at once.
You like inhale the shit out of it, bro.
Yeah. And then your voice, when you talk afterwards, you know how like you have helium?
You got like the deep ass voice.
It's got the deep instead of the high pitch.
Yeah, I don't fuck with shit like that, bro.
That's because you're. How old are you?
I'm 20.
Okay, yeah. Nah, see, I live in Miami. Like, people are doing crazy shit over here. So like,
oh yeah, no,
like whippets ain't even.
I'll be out. Even in LA, bro. Like, I'll be out in LA.
Oh yeah, LA.
I can't even tell you some of the shit I've seen, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no,
at parties and shit.
Spring breakers in Miami. It's about to be. Oh shit! I already know it's crazy over there, bro.
Oh, for sure. Even more recently too, because during the pandemic, like Miami was the only place that was open.
Yeah,
that's wild. I've still never been to Miami, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. Come out here.
I'm gonna go soon.
I'll take you out.
I'll probably go there.
Trippy's out here too.
When I do
his studio.
I'll probably go out there for the first time when I do tour, because that'll probably be one of the dates on there.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Nah, Trippy's out here. I'm sure. I mean, you know Suave, so
yeah,
you could probably like go to his.
I think they just got back to LA.
Yeah, they did.
Like,
they did.
A day ago.
To drop his album, which was fire, by the way.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. He's like my favorite artist.
Bro, Suave is so cool.
Yeah.
He a cool ass dude.
Damn, you live in Miami, so there's like no weed, huh? That's why you don't know what a blinker is, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, there's weed out here. What are you talking about?
I know, but it's just like not good because it's just like not legal, you know?
Florida weed.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like carts, or not carts, but like vans that drive by with.
Oh, hell, that vans that drive by.
Yeah.
Like the little food truck type shit.
Yeah, right? Like it's decriminalized. Like nobody gives a fuck.
That's like New York, bro. They have like fucking weed.
Like cops
trucks.
do not pull those people over. They don't care.
Yeah, bro. Tell them the story about Houston, bro. That shit was fucking.
Oh
amazing.
yeah, me and this dude, I almost went to jail in Houston, bro.
Oh my god! Like when you were visiting Autumn and shit.
Nah, this was when I went. So there was this like little music festival thing called Splurfest that I was performing at. Like me, who else?
This is
me,
recent.
Summrs. This was like January 2022.
Okay.
It was like, so it was this little music shit that everybody was performing at, like me, Summrs, Jace, all them. So I went out there. I went there for like, fuck, I forgot how long we went for, but I had got out there, and as soon as I got out there, I got like I think like a pound of weed.
Let's attack the enemy from the front.
It was a lot of weed. Yeah, it was a lot of weed.
Yeah, it was a badass tag.
I picked that shit up, and then the next day, I picked that shit up. I just stuffed the whole shit in my backpack. I had a little backpack. I just stuffed the whole shit in there, and then
it probably reeked.
Oh yeah, bro, that shit fucking stunk. But so the next day, so keep in mind, weed is stupid illegal in Texas. Like, they treat that shit like meth there, bro.
No way. What?
Like, Texas and Georgia, weed is really, really illegal. Like, I don't know why, but they just treat that shit like it's fucking crack. So the next day, I had I had this rental car, but it was my homeboy rented it. I was driving it, but my homeboy rented it, and it wasn't like my homeboy wasn't staying with us or nothing, so he wasn't with us. So I'm in the rental car. It was this like brand new 2022 Jeep, and I'm in this bitch. This is the next day, and I'm driving. So I had my B&B was like kind of by downtown, and then Goon was out there too, and he had his B&B, and his shit was kind of by like I don't know where the fuck it was. I don't know Houston like that for real, but it was like
was random, bro.
It was kind of like his B&B was kind of like in a random ass area. But anyway, so it's like 20 minutes from mine. So I'm whatchamacallit, I leave the crib like the next morning, and I still got all this weed in my backpack and shit, and I have everybody's like suitcases, because they had all came to my B&B the night before, so I still had everybody's like suitcases in my trunk. And so I'm driving over to their B&B because I'm bringing them all their shit that they left at the crib I'm at. And I'm driving there. I got, how many people were in the whip? It was me, my girl, Tyler, and then two of my other videographers that had came out from New York that morning. I picked them up.
Yeah.
And so we're driving. We got a full car, and we're literally 2 minutes away from their B&B, bro. Like, I kid you not, we're right around the block. And I'm at a stoplight, and the car next to me goes. I'm not paying attention. I just see the car next to me go. So I think it's a green light, because I didn't see no other cars or nothing either. So the car next to me goes, then I fucking go. And
then a cop pulls you over.
I forgot who said, but they were like, bro, you just ran a red light. I'm like, oh, fuck. Like,
a hella dumb.
Yeah, the car next to me went, like, I thought that shit was green. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Like, we didn't get hit, did we? So I'm just driving, and then they're like, bro, there's a cop behind you. I'm like, what?
God.
So I look in my rear view. There's literally, when I ran the red light, there was literally a police officer right behind me, bro. Like, I kid you not, right behind me.
Maybe it was the cop that ran it too to set you up.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking, because I'm like, bro, why he ain't pull over the dude next to me went first? Like, why didn't he go after him? But so I go, and they're like, bro, there's a cop behind you, but like, he didn't turn his lights on yet or nothing. So I'm like, all right, maybe he didn't, like, maybe he wasn't paying attention. Like, just be cool. And so I'm just driving normally. 2 seconds later, his fucking lights come on. I'm like, bro. So he pulls me over. I pull over. It's right in front of a church, bro. That's the funniest part about it. This whole shit happened right in front of a church. So I pull over, and luckily the cop was like, bro, he was probably like 5 years older than me. Like, he was in his 20s type shit. So he was like young. It wasn't like, because
he wanted to be chill about it.
Yeah, he was super chill, bro. Like, and I was being super chill with bro. And so he comes up, he's talking to me, he's like, yeah, you just ran that red. I'm like, bro, and the backpack with the weed is in the passenger seat. Like, my girl's holding it. And so I'm like, fuck, bro, like, the weed, he's gonna smell the weed. So I'm like rolling all the windows down and shit. And so he comes up, I start talking to him, and he's like, yeah, you just ran that red. I'm like, bro, like, honestly, you know, the car next to me went, I wasn't paying attention, that's my fault, like, I understand. And so instantly he's like, oh, I smell marijuana in the car, like,
oh, God,
weed on you. I'm like, bro, fuck. So I'm like,
you're like, no, that ain't weed. Like, somebody just farted.
He asked me that, and I'm like, look, to be honest with you, I have no idea. I'm bringing my homeboys' bags back to their crib, so I have all their bags like in the car. I don't know what they have on them. Like I didn't go through nobody's bag, you know, because there was another bag too. It was this random girl that was staying with them. So I'm like, yeah, like, you know, I don't know what nobody's got. I'm just bringing people their shit, like type shit. You know, I was just driving to the crib to drop shit off. So I can't give you an answer. And he's like, all right, like, give me a second. Bro comes back and he's like, all right, like, I need you to step out of the vehicle. And he handcuffs me.
Fuck.
And he puts me in the back of the little cop car.
Detained all of us, bro.
Yeah,
Shit was
bro,
hella extra. Took my cart too.
He handcuffed me first, and then he put me in the back of the cop car. And it was like one of those cop cars where I go in the back, bro, it's like 30 degrees outside. I go in the back and it's like a one person thing in the back. It was like a cage. Like there wasn't nobody could sit next to me. It was like I was in a fucking box, like a metal box. And then he puts me back there.
So bro, how did the other people?
AC, the air conditioner is right in front of my face, blasting the most freezing cold air, and it's 30 degrees outside, bro. Like I swear they do that shit on purpose. So, anyways, he puts me back there. He handcuffs everybody else that's in the car. I think he handcuffed like Tyler and the videographers first, and then they got a female officer to handcuff my girl. And so they whatchamacallit? So they handcuff everybody. 3 other cop cars pull up. The sheriff pulls up, bro. They hop out the car. They got like 3 dogs searching my vehicle. And so these dogs are like sniffing the vehicle. I'm sitting in the back of this cop car for probably about like an hour.
Looking through our shit, pulled out the weave. Some bitches weave.
Yeah, they're going through every single bag in my trunk, bro. Like it was taking fucking forever. But yeah, anyway, so they obviously they take out the pound of weed. They take out Tyler had like a little cartridge, like a wax cartridge. So they take out, those were the only 2 things. Luckily I didn't have a scale or nothing, because if I would have had a scale, it would have been
like
a felony.
Intent to sell or whatever.
It should have been a felony. Like I should have got arrested for the amount of weed that I had. But luckily bro was mad cool, and like I don't have nothing on my record. So he came and he was like, yeah bro, like look, I see you have nothing on your record, and all I found was the weed and like some backwoods. Like I know you're obviously just going to smoke this shit, like type shit. And I think everybody having their bags in the car kind of is what also helped me like get off the hook with that shit, because it was a really good excuse. I was like, yeah bro, look, like I have all these bags that I'm just bringing to people that they left at my crib. I have no idea what's in them. So I think that kind of helped too.
They weren't trying to fuck you personally.
Yeah but bro, the thing I was most scared about was the rental car, because it wasn't in my name. And so like I was like, bro, like that was the only shit I was worried about. I was like, bro, I'm about to be in Houston for like the next 5 days with no car. Like this is fucking trash. But I don't even know, bro. You
think like they thought you were you stole a car?
Yeah, like I was thinking they were, because I had told them, I'm like what I told him, I was like, yeah bro, like just by the way, so you know, this is a rental, it's in my boy's name, and he's at the crib that I'm going to right now. Like he just left the car at my crib, I'm just bringing it back to him. So I think that's what got me off the hook, bro, because literally they let me go with like nothing. Like all he did, he gave me a piece of paper. He's like, yeah, here, like I'm just required to give this to you. It's just saying you have to go to these classes out here, but like you don't live here, so like you're fine. And I think that's the other thing that like got us off the hook, is everybody in the car, nobody was from Texas. Like we were all from states where weed is legal.
Did they take the pound of weed?
Oh yeah, they took the weed.
Oh damn. So did you have to re-up?
Car though. I didn't even re-up, bro. That shit just pissed me off for the whole rest of the trip.
I was like the whole day, bro.
I was like, yeah, bro, like I ain't.
How much does a pound of weed cost nowadays? Like 300?
I got that shit, bro. Just gave that shit to me. Like I didn't pay for it, but
what?
I would assume like, fuck, I don't even know. How much would a pound of weed be? I don't buy weed like that. I just get shit from the dispensary.
Yeah, let me
got that shit for free though.
I got that shit for free, so like I wasn't really tripping about it. I was just kind of glad like I wasn't going to jail.
Weed. It's 448 grams. Oh, I was way off. 5,000. What? There's no way.
Nah, I think that's you misinterpreting something.
Nah, it says a pure high grade cannabis can fetch as much as 5,000.
He's looking at like fucking.
I'm googling it right now. There's no way.
The dispo prices getting waxed for the mids.
Yeah, there's no way. The average price of pound of weed is $1,600. I feel like that's normal.
Bro, I feel like the cops smoke that shit, bro.
Nah, they for sure do.
Yeah, no, they take all the drugs.
The weed and fucking
Jump Street shit,
a wax cartridge, bro. Yeah, they probably went home and had a party. I ain't gonna lie.
No, they gotta take this like the evidence, and then
bro, they like didn't look mad. They like looked mad happy. Like he came up to me and he's like telling me this shit and he's like smiling. He's like, yeah, bro. Like he's like, oh, you make music? Like, what's your Apple Music? Like, I'm gonna look you up, type shit. Like he was mad cool.
And then he's just like rubbing his hands, like, all right, we just got a pound of weed.
They go hop back in the car. They hop on the intercom. They're like,
we scored.
Everybody, pull up to the station.
We're smoking fat today, boys.
Yeah.
Oh God.
All right. Well, my girl's making us hot chocolate, but appreciate you. I'm ass at Overwatch. We'll have to play something different next time. I can't do that.
Nah, yeah, for sure, bro. I was fucking playing like ass. I can't talk and do this shit at the same time. But no, I appreciate you for talking to me, bro.
Yeah, no problem. And then when I'm in LA or like Atlanta or what, like any of these places, I'll hit you up.
Let me know, bro. I'm finna be back in LA like right after. I gotta go to Cleveland on New Year's Eve. I got a show on New Year's Eve in Cleveland. So I gotta go there, and then I know, bro. Like I've never been to fucking Ohio before. I got booked for a show there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I gotta go do that shit. But I think I'm gonna be back in LA like the week after that, like the first week of January, because I gotta finish my project. So I'm gonna definitely go back there. But
I think I'll be in New York around there. But we'll figure it out.
Yeah, say less, bro. Just let me know.
All right, cool. Peace out.
All right then, gang.
Yep.
Later.